political advocacy group computed a few years ago how many Americans were hungry. Now, when you think about it, how would you find out how many people are hungry? It takes a long time to go through a country of 240 million people and ask everybody, are you hungry? Naturally, they had to speed this up. So they got a census computer tape. And they figured out the eligibility for food stamps, and they ran the tape through to find out how many people are eligible for food stamps. Then they found out how many people actually get food stamps. They subtracted one from the other, and the difference were hungry. Using this method, someone decided to find out what was the hungriest county in the United States. It turned out to be a farming and ranching community where the employees and the employers ate what they grew. Now, because the employees were being paid partly in room and board, their cash payments were lower than they would have been otherwise. And so in the county, there were a certain number of people who were below the level where they were eligible for food, even though they were eating their own steaks and vegetables. And I think there was only one person in the entire county who actually was on food stamps. All the others were hungry. There are more of these things, but I'm going to cut it short to have some time for questions and answers. With hunger as with income, when you look at actual individual flesh and blood people, you get a radically different answer than if you look at the gross statistics. So the Center for Disease Control and the U.S. Department of Agriculture have actually looked at flesh and blood people. They have taken blood samples. They've done other studies of them. They cannot find any greater likelihood of poor children being clinically underweight than other children. Blood samples show no evidence of any protein or vitamin deficiencies varying from one income bracket to another. The only difference they can find is that low-income women have a slightly greater tendency to be obese, presumably from hunger. The media play a tremendous role in all this because you can always find someone who is highly atypical, put him on the tube, interview him, and represent his case as if it's typical of the whole country. And there's a great deal of that going on.